Okay, so this video is about Brutal Orchestra. My first draft that I was working on for a while was like over a half an hour. It had like 70 animations. I quickly realized that I didn't want to do that, so I am not going to. I already have carpal tunnel, and I do not want to be first in line for the sequel. So instead of a 30-minute video, I give you about a 6-minute video, 5 or 6 minutes, take it or leave it. But yeah, this should be nice. I'm not going to talk about spoilers or anything, but the gist of the story is that you play as a golden skeleton named Noek. You just died, and now your sleep paralysis demon is convincing you that getting revenge is very cool and worth it. He wouldn't lie. As we all know, lying isn't real, so you can totally trust him. Now you just make your way through Purgatory and Assault Fish, which there's more than just fish, but there is a weirdly large amount of fish. Don't worry about it. There is no explanation. That's just how Purgatory is. I'm not gonna go too much in depth with the gameplay. If you want to see or be told more about gameplay stuff, you can watch Daz Zombies or Zingus's videos on it. They explain it a lot better. So the basic TLDR is that it's kind of like Magic the Gathering plus an RPG plus a puzzle game, but also not really like any of these. And also it's a roguelite. Okay, imagine Darkest Dungeon if it were like sideways and it tested like how fast your brain can vibrate instead of testing your patience. So I know that probably didn't make any sense, but trust me, if you become enlightened and play this game, you'll get it, maybe. I don't know. I can tell you that it is genuinely the most satisfying game that I've played. I am a bit of a picky bitch when it comes to games, or most things, so I can say it does get my seal of approval. Big recommend, especially if you like brainy games. If you like brainy games or games where you have to think a lot, you'll love this. It's a must play, honestly. So the characters are, I love the characters. The characters are very fruity. The basic characters that you meet early on in the tutorial, we have an edgy little piss boy, the funny Boschman, a homophobe who is sad and lonely and deserves all of that. And then Lil Miss Blue Lungs and Pronouns, the perfect character, no flaws, peak design right there. The writing throughout the entire game, it's kind of one of those games where it's like, I don't know, it's like there's been a lot of roguelites recently that have had like more story elements, because before it was like a lot of like Binding of Isaac style things where it was like no lore except in the endings pretty much. But now there's a lot more games with actual like run-to-run plot development. This is one of those games. It doesn't work exactly the same, but there is writing in the game. It's got the funnies, it's got the deep stuff. There's a lot of good funny jokes like hee hee hoo hoo, he said fetish, or Noek talking to a leather daddy, or an existential crisis about the decaying satisfaction that creation brings. Very funny, Talia, you owe me a Kleenex box. So yeah, very short, very quick vid. Go buy the game, do it. I want the DLC, so go do that and have fun. And I will be making a Made in Abyss video whenever the new chapter comes out. It's been a bit. We'll see how it goes, but yeah.